Electric vehicles, or EVs, are no longer just a futuristic concept. They're quickly becoming a common sight on roads across the US. With technological advancements and government incentives driving the shift away from gas-powered cars, it seems the nation is on the brink of an EV revolution. But is the US truly prepared for electric vehicles? Although more electric models are entering the market each year, obstacles still exist. From the need to expand the charging infrastructure to considering how to overcome the range limitations of electric vehicles, there's a lot to sort out. If you're considering transitioning to an electric vehicle, you may also need to update your car insurance coverage. But don't worry, you can find an affordable car insurance plan for your new electric vehicle at autoinsurance.org. Compare rates from the best insurance providers in your area. It's simple, free, and makes shopping for car insurance hassle-free. Whether you're just exploring or you're ready to make the switch, our free quote tool will help you make the smart choice. Now, let's dive in. While US consumers are purchasing electric vehicles, the rate of adoption hasn't quite matched what some experts had forecasted. So, what's slowing us down? There are several important factors that may be causing the average buyer to hesitate when it comes to fully adopting electric vehicles. We'll dive into those reasons throughout the video. But first, let's take a closer look at the data. Electric vehicles have long been anticipated as the future of transportation, but the transition is occurring at a slower pace than initially projected. Although EV sales in the US have surged from 65,000 in 2017 to over 800,000 in 2022, the rate of growth has quickly decelerated. In the first half of 2023, sales were at 51%, but that's a drop from the 71% growth the previous year. Tesla recently posted its lowest quarterly earnings in 2 years, prompting automakers to reassess their approaches. General Motors still hopes to eliminate all gas-powered engines by 2035, but they weren't able to hit their goal of producing 400,000 EVs in 2 years due to rising manufacturing costs. If you're in the market for an EV or already have one, please realize these industry trends will affect EV MSRPs and repair costs. To start saving today, find the cheapest EV insurance at autoinsurance.org. There, you can compare a list of the lowest insurance quotes in minutes. And while you're exploring your options, it's also crucial to consider whether the US is fully prepared for this electric transformation. The answer could be nuanced and depends on how we define ready. The US has made progress in readying for electric vehicles, but there are still bumps in the road. A big issue? The charging infrastructure. America has enough power to handle the current number of electric cars, but the charging network isn't fully developed, especially in rural areas. Finding accessible and available EV charging stations can still be a challenge. There have been a few advances. BMW, GM, Honda, Hyundai, Kia, Mercedes, and Stellantis joined forces to create Iona, an EV charging network planning to create 30,000 charging stations across the US this year. And GM started selling adapters for Tesla supercharger stations, the largest network in the US. Whether you own an EV or a traditional vehicle, it's essential that you have the right insurance coverage. And we can help you find it. Just enter your zip code and answer a few questions, and you'll receive customized quotes from top insurance companies in your area. Start saving on your coverage today. Once you've compared your options and secured savings on your insurance, you can then shift your focus to tackling the challenge of finding reliable charging infrastructure for your EV. After all, it's clear that EVs are set to become the future of transportation, and despite the nation's shortage of charging stations, electric vehicles have continued to grow in popularity over the past few years. However, they still make up only a small portion of total car sales in the US. So let's explore some of the reasons behind this trend. Even though interest in electric vehicles is on the rise, they represent only a small fraction of vehicle car sales. An American Automobile Association survey revealed a decline in consumer interest for electric vehicles. In this 2024 survey, only 18% of US adults said they are very likely or likely to buy a new or used EV, down from 23% in 2023. Several factors contribute to lower demand. First, electric vehicles are still relatively expensive. Second, many people point to the insufficient charging infrastructure near them. Third, some models have limited range and long charging times. Lastly, there's a general lack of awareness about EVs among some consumers. Because of these issues, electric vehicle sales aren't as high as they could be. One way to make owning an EV more affordable is snagging a great deal on EV car insurance. Check out our free quote tool on autoinsurance.org and quickly compare multiple insurance quotes to find the most affordable coverage. So you see, finding the cheapest insurance for your EV is a no-brainer. Again, just compare personalized quotes and you're good to go to find the best deal. But if you're still hesitant about getting an EV and that's holding you back, let's dive deeper into the challenges you're facing to help clear things up. One issue we haven't touched on yet is understanding the environmental and economic effects of electric vehicles. A lot of people are still unsure about what kind of difference they really make for our planet. Electric vehicles offer clear environmental benefits, such as significantly lowering tailpipe emissions compared to traditional gas-powered cars. This can lead to better air quality and a reduction in our dependence on fossil fuels. By switching to electric, the US could cut greenhouse gas emissions and potentially boost the economy through increased domestic electricity use. But there's another side to the story. Producing EV batteries involves mining materials that can harm the environment. Plus, building and maintaining charging stations might affect local habitats. And if the electricity used to charge EVs comes from non-renewable sources like coal, it could still result in higher emissions. It's important to compare the pros and cons of owning an electric car, but comparisons shouldn't stop there. At autoinsurance.org, you can find and compare the best insurance rates in your area. Use our free quote tool to find quotes from top providers, all with just a few clicks. Stop paying too much for coverage. Visit autoinsurance.org today. After all, finding car insurance that offers solid protection without breaking the bank is exactly what we need. It can feel overwhelming, but we've always got you covered. Let's not forget that the world of transportation is evolving too. While the pros and cons of electric vehicles might seem tricky to weigh, there are some clear benefits to owning an electric car. For instance, EV owners often qualify for tax breaks or rebates after purchasing their vehicle, depending on where they live. Here's the scoop. Government incentives can impact how quickly EVs become popular. Some states offer incentives to get people to buy an EV, like tax breaks or rebates. Overall, electric vehicle owners could save thousands of dollars when they purchase an electric vehicle. Unfortunately, not all states participate, and the benefits aren't the same from one state to another, making it difficult to learn what you might qualify for. Because there aren't clear and consistent national rules for EVs, this uncertainty causes both businesses and consumers to hesitate when it comes to investing in electric cars. For EV adoption to take off, the US government may need to offer uniform incentives, regulations, and funding. It may be difficult to learn which EV incentives you qualify for, but at autoinsurance.org we make it simple to know exactly what you'll pay for your car insurance coverage. Just enter your zip code, answer some questions, and check out your auto insurance options from top providers near you, all for free. So why pay more when you could be saving? And while we're on the topic of saving, let's talk about how those savings play into your decision to own an electric vehicle. EVs can truly help you cut costs in some areas, but the cost of insuring them can be a bit different. Insurance companies often charge higher rates for electric vehicles because they're more expensive to repair or replace. Let's dive into what you can expect to pay for EV insurance. The cost of car insurance for electric vehicles varies drastically depending on the model you choose. Prices can range quite a bit, from budget-friendly to more elite options. For instance, the Fiat 500c and Smart EQ 42 Pure are the most affordable, with monthly rates of $122 and $125 respectively. On the flip side, insurance for a Tesla Model S clocks in at $222 a month. Keep in mind that these are just averages. Your own rate will vary depending not only on your car's make and model, but also on factors like your driving history, where you live, and the coverage level you choose. The bottom line, not all EVs are expensive to insure. Shopping around and comparing quotes from different companies can help you find the best deal. Go to autoinsurance.org, enter your zip code, and use our free quote tool to start saving on your EV insurance today. And you could make that EV insurance savings even bigger. The trick to doing that is to take advantage of any discounts you might qualify for. Depending on your provider, you could be eligible for several discounts, which could make a big difference. Let's check out the possibilities. Electric vehicle owners have plenty of ways to cut down on auto insurance costs, thanks to a variety of discounts. For instance, many top insurers offer savings simply for driving a green vehicle. Companies like USAA, Nationwide, State Farm, and Geico offer up to 10% off for owning an electric or hybrid car, making some of the most budget-friendly choices for EV drivers. Geico in particular stands out with its variety of discounts, including up to 10% for energy-efficient vehicles, low mileage, and advanced safety features. Common perks for EVs. And several insurance providers allow policyholders to benefit from multiple EV insurance discounts at once, helping them save anywhere from 10 to 30% on their insurance rates depending on their unique circumstances. Since these discounts will differ among providers, it's crucial for you to shop around and compare quotes. Autoinsurance.org makes that easy. Just enter your zip code, answer a few quick questions, and explore your options to save on your EV insurance. Aside from comparing car insurance rates and being proactive about car insurance discounts, there are even more ways you can lower your EV costs. Are you considering going electric for your next vehicle? If so, you could be eligible for a $7,500 federal tax credit or a $3,750 partial credit, depending on your income and vehicle. Models such as Chevrolet Bolt and Tesla Model Y qualify for $7,500, making them appealing choices for new EV buyers. Other electric vehicle savings to spur purchasing are credits of up to $4,000 for a qualified used electric car and up to $1,000 toward a home EV charger. Beyond federal tax credits, there are opportunities to save more by opting for non-traditional car insurance, like usage-based coverage. If you're a safe driver, primarily using your EV for short off-peak commutes, you could see a substantial discount on your premium. Head over to autoinsurance.org and compare quotes from top companies to protect your vehicle and maximize your savings. Just enter your zip code, provide a few details in our free quote generator, and freely explore your personalized options. So, if you're thinking about going electric, remember, being eco-friendly doesn't have to break the bank on insurance. Now is the perfect time to see if you're getting the best deal. Check out autoinsurance.org, where you can quickly compare prices from different insurance companies and find the perfect coverage for your electric car. It's easy and painless, so why wait? If you found this video helpful, hit that like button. It lets us know we're making content you want to see. And be sure to subscribe to our channel for more insurance essentials. You'll get tips on saving money, avoiding rate hikes, and making smart insurance choices. Become part of our community today. We'd love your input too. If you've had any experience with the insurance companies we mentioned, leave a comment below. Your experience can help others make informed decisions. Do you also have any questions about EV insurance or anything else we covered? Fire away! Also, check out our video about the unexpected things that can triple your insurance rates this year. You will quickly learn how you can avoid a rate hike, and we'll show you how you can easily save 25% on your monthly premiums. Share this video with friends and family members who are looking for a new car insurance plan. If they own an electric car, are considering going green, or using any of the providers we mentioned, they could be in for some serious savings. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you at our next video.